Hello guys, I just wanted to say this is going to be the first Q&A video, and I would like you guys to leave your comments in this comment section of this video, or you can email me at wanderluststate@gmail.com any questions that you have, and we'll include those in the next Q&A. So now let's get started with this first question and answer session.
For the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
I hope everybody's been doing really well. I kinda let this slip for quite some time. I'm sorry, I really intended to make this question and answer video quite a lot sooner. I finally got some time where I could just sit down and do it, and I wasn't traveling or editing at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through this and answer some of the questions on here. In the future, I hope to have Catalina join me. She's busy talking to her mom right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go through this. I just wanted to be able to get this up for y'all. The first question I have here is asking me if I plan on meeting up with other YouTubers out there on the road, and you know, like Nomadic Fanatic was named. I've already met Nomadic Fanatic. I don't know that I'm gonna run into him again anytime soon. I hope to meet some other YouTubers. In fact, I already met Mike over at Living Free, and I've already met up with Brian when we were out work camping. So I hope to run into some others, and I hope to run into some of the subscribers out there. The next question here was from Ryan Boundless. What are you going to do with your car when you hit the road? Do you plan to have a daily driver or what? So basically, you've seen some of the videos. We chose, since this was the first trip out with the RV, and it had a lot of work done, we decided that it was going to be better for us to go ahead and not actually have a tow behind. We left the car back in Orlando, and at a economy lot near the airport, where we were being charged $2 a day while we're gone. That's going to add up pretty good, and I wish we didn't really have that expense. There was a couple of people that had offered us places after we'd already left. In the future, may do that, but we're figuring we want some mode of transportation. We're thinking maybe scooters in the future, maybe doing a tow behind. You know, there's some problems with doing tow behinds. There's really no perfect solution out there, but we're hoping that scooters make a good fit in the future. So this next question is from Follow the Hearts, and they're asking if there's any plans to travel out of the country. And yes, absolutely, we have a plan. We're hoping it's going to be in 2017. Not sure exactly if we'll be able to do it then, just money wise. Some things have to fall in line for us if we're going to do that, but anyways, we're planning on in 2017 with working out funding to do a Latin American trip. So we'd go down through Mexico, all the way down through Central America, through each of the countries in South America, and then ship our RV back to Florida from Brazil. So that would probably be a year to a year and a half complete trip. So there's a lot of funding issues, if you can imagine there, but that is absolutely in our future, and I'm hoping to be able to be doing that in 2017. In addition, both Carolina and we would really like to do a Southeast Asia tour, so do India and pretty much all of Asia. So I think we'd like to spend a year or more out doing that. Really, I want to see every country in the world. Don't know what kind of timeline I'm looking on that. Right now we're focused on some adventures here in the United States. So RV Guy was asking here what the address is for the repair shop that we were having upgrades done to the RV at. So that's 5971 Anno Avenue in Orlando, Florida. Deb, the RN, is asking if I have a vision problem. If I do, if I could share what's going on. So yes, I do have a vision issue, guys. I have a pretty severe vision issue. Eventually I will go blind. It's kind of similar to keratoconitis, I think is how it's pronounced. Those people have an issue where the collagen in their eyes, in their cornea, breaks down on them, and then you know, it leads to different thicknesses across their cornea. Well, I had a brain tumor that put pressure behind my eyes, and the way I've had it explained to me is that my corneas got stretched. And just like a plastic bag, if you stretch a plastic bag, it's not elastic, it doesn't go back to where it was originally. You'll have thick spots and thin spots within that plastic bag. Well, I had it explained to me that's kind of like what's gone on with my eyes. So I have specialty contact lenses made for me. The lenses I've been being able to wear, it's getting harder to wear them for more than 5 or 6 hours or so. They hurt quite a bit. They're hard and rigid. They're specialty made, different thicknesses across the contact lens to make up for the thin and thick spots within my eyes. And if they spin, they scratch and hurt really bad. So yeah, it is a substantial issue. As my eyes get older, just like all of us, our eyes like thin, our cornea is thin and hardened. As mine do, eventually my corneas will scar over and I'll go blind, which then will let me get on a transplant list for a cornea transplant, and then I can have a cornea transplant, which won't give me perfect vision. Even with corrective lenses at that point, I'm probably looking at 20/40 vision, but at least I won't have to be blind. So there is some research that's been going on in Canada about a bionic lens. I'm hoping that comes into play and I can do something like that by the time my eyes end up quitting, I guess is a way to put it. Before I'm blind, I hope they perfect the bionic lens. That would be nice. The next question is from Nolan Hernandez. It says, which GoPro do you use? So we have two GoPros. Carolina uses the GoPro Hero 4, and I have it's silver model. So the GoPro Hero 4 silver is what Carolina uses, and then I still have my GoPro 3 Plus, Hero 3 Plus silver. So that's what we use. Liner Smith had actually been the one that had requested that I do this video in the first place. It said he had tons of questions, or her. I think it's a him, I believe, but I'm not positive, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Anyways, asking when we plan on leaving for our work camping gig. I'm sorry I didn't get to this video sooner. We already have. We've already headed up that way. By the time you see this video, we're going to have already done the sugar beet harvest. So those videos are coming. I have questions from Reverend David Ham. Reverend David Ham. So go ahead and read the question, baby.
How has owning your RV and living in it changed your life? Would you go back to the rat race of renting?
So the answer for me is heck no.
Oh,
I wouldn't go back to the rat race of renting. What's
way.
yours? No way? Carolina, that's a big deal right there, guys. She wouldn't want to go back to the rat race of renting either. How has it changed our lives? How would you say it's changed our lives? Having an RV and living in the RV.
Oh, that's a different feeling, because it's a better feeling, because the money that we get from working, we can spend or pay, in our case, pay our bills, our debts in the credit card, instead of just paying rent to somebody, that giving money to somebody that we don't own the apartment, for example, that we were living at. that's a pretty much better feeling. Like our money is still with us, and it's like a savings.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really nice, obviously, guys. But for me, living in the RV means more freedom. We're tied down by less things, which, believe it or not, things actually start to own you because you have to have a place to store them, you know, which has a higher cost. Also, living in the RV, what it's also done is another sense of freedom other than it, you know, being up and go, is I love to travel, and it's giving us a chance to do more traveling. We can chase, kind of like chasing work, but for now, we hope to develop some business arrangements that'll help us not have to chase work camping jobs in the future. But, you know, being able to go off and see things on our way to work, you know, really see things has been really cool. Bobby Bradley says, my question is, who would win in a no-holds-barred cage fight between you, Nomadic Fanatic, and Living Free Guy? Me, of course. How could I pick anybody but myself? Of course I'd win. All right, guys, so that concludes this first Q&A video. We're gonna try to make an effort to have one every week. It'll depend a lot on you guys and whether you guys ask your questions. So if you could go ahead and ask any questions you have of us below in the comments, I'd appreciate that. And then we'll utilize those in the next Q&A video. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story.
Make sure you do something every single day to reduce road suck.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Without you, my friend, and I tell you all about it when I see you again. We come along